Welcome back to the TT Circuit Assen for round 5 of the championship, race number 13 of 20. The penultimate round at this historic track, and the tension is palpable.
Absolutely, Hal. And with just 7 points separating the top 3 drivers, every single position counts today. John Astrup sits in P2 in the championship. Can he close the gap on the leader today?
He'll need to overcome the 30 kilograms of success ballast he's carrying, a testament to his consistent performance this season.
Same story for championship leader Martin Mole, also carrying that extra weight. It'll be interesting to see how that affects their pace here.
And let's not forget Chris Stokes, lurking just behind in P4, ballast-free and ready to pounce. So, a look at the grid and it's Mole on pole, but remember he's carrying that 30 kilograms ballast. Can he hold off Stokes, starting right alongside him? Who's running light?
That's the big question, Hal. Stokes will be looking to capitalize on any slight slip-up from Mole. Championship contenders Astrup starting P3, also carrying ballast.
Further down the field, Rich Snape starts in a lowly P13. He'll have his work cut out for him today if he wants to improve on his 8th place in the championship standings. A good start is crucial.
And a tough qualifying for Mac McFarquhar down in P12. He's got both ballast and a mountain to climb if he wants to make any progress up the overall table from his current 11th position.
Bountarkus into the barriers. Snape takes advantage and moves up to P9.
Constable Barry gets past Kochish, dropping him down to 13th.
Trouble on track. Lindo and Snape collide, and Walters capitalizes, moving up to P10.
Astrup makes a move on betting, taking P4.
And betting into the wall. That's a costly mistake. McFarquhar moves up to 5th. Collision at the front. Mole and Stokes touch. Mole maintains the lead.
Another incident. Stokes and Fovard make contact, promoting Fovard to P2 and dropping Stokes to P3. Snape fights back, reclaiming P8 from Walters.
Lindo into betting. That's a penalty for sure. A clumsy move from Lindo.
McFarquhar with a warning from the stewards for squeezing Lemrick.
And that's a penalty for McFarquhar, punting Lemrich off the track. A costly mistake so late in the race. Martin Mole wins at Assen.
Dominant drive from pole position, despite the ballast.
What a drive from Mac McFarquhar. P2 from starting P12.
An incredible recovery after that early incident.
Rich Snape crosses the line in P3. From P13 on the grid, that's a fantastic result.
A brilliant drive through the field for Snape.
A dramatic race here at Assen. Mole takes the win, but the real stories were further down the field.
McFarquhar and Snape with outstanding drives to finish P2 and P3 respectively after starting so far back. Plenty of incidents to discuss, and stewards' decisions that will surely be debated.
So, a significant shake-up in the championship standings after that last race. Astrup extends his lead at the top, while Mole closes the gap to P2.
Big gains for Snape and McFarquhar, both climbing up the order thanks to their podium finishes. Snape now sits just outside the top 5.
And unfortunately for Bountarkus, despite finishing the race, he's actually dropped a place in the championship. Reverse grid for race 2 here at Assen, which means Coxes starts on pole, but remember, he's looking to improve on his current P5 championship standing. A win here would be a huge boost.
Lindo alongside him in P2. He had a tough previous race with that penalty, so he'll be looking for a clean start and a strong finish to maintain his position in the championship.
All eyes on the back of the grid though, with championship leader Astrup starting down in P6, and Mole and Stokes even further back in P12 and P13 respectively. They've got a lot of work to do to carve their way through the field.
It's going to be a thrilling race to watch them progress. Can they avoid trouble and make their way to the front? That's the big question. A real test of racecraft and patience is in store.
Early drama. McFarquhar and Mole collide. Stokes and Snape benefit. Mole drops down to P12.
Mole is on the move, he gets past Stokes up to P5.
Mole continues his charge, now past Coxus for P4. Contact. Coxus and Stokes tangle. Stokes moves ahead.
Kochish falls down the order, overtaken by Walters, Constable Barry and Boontakas. Kochish fights back, getting past Boontakas.
Constable Berry makes the move on Walters for P6. Lemrich gets by Coxus. Coxus is having a real up and down race. Dominic Fauvargue takes the checkered flag.
A controlled race from Fauvargue, starting from P3 and leading much of the way.
Mole crosses the line in second. What a recovery drive after that first lap incident.
From P12 to P2, incredible drive by Mole.
And Stokes completes the podium, another strong recovery from the back of the grid.
A great points haul for Stokes, starting all the way down in P13.
A fantastic reverse grid race here at Assen, full of action from start to finish.
Fauvargue takes the win, but the drives of the day surely go to Mole and Stokes, charging through the field from the back. The championship battle is really heating up. Another race, another shift in the championship standings. Astrup still leads, but Mole is closing in now, just 9 points behind after that fantastic P2 finish.
Fauvargue jumps up to P5 after his win, putting pressure on Stokes just ahead of him in P4.
Further down the order, some disappointment for McFarquhar, who remains in 11th despite starting that last race in a promising position.
He'll be hoping for better luck in this next race. Mole on pole for this final race here at Assen. He's within striking distance of Astrup in the championship. Can he take the lead today?
He'll need to manage that 30 kilograms of success ballast, but he's shown impressive pace all weekend. Stokes starts in P3, also looking strong and eager to capitalize on any mistakes from the front runners.
Championship leader Astrup starts down in P12. A strategic qualifying perhaps, or trouble finding pace. Either way, he has his work cut out for him if he wants to maintain his championship lead.
And McFarquhar starting P6. He needs a good result here to climb up from 11th in the championship. Can he avoid the incidents that plagued him in the last couple of races? Let's see how it unfolds.
Bedding gets the jump on Mole. Straight away he's up into P2.
Oh dear, Astrup into Walters. That's a warning for Astrup. An early setback for the championship leader.
Mole fights back, retakes P2 from Bedding.
Constable Barry makes a move past Fauvargue for P4. McFarquhar gets past Snape for 8th.
Fauvargue gets around Bountakas. He's up to 5th now.
Snape gets past Boontakas, moving up to P7.
Warning for Stokes for contact with Mole. A risky move so late in the race.
Constable Barry capitalizes on the Stokes-Mole incident, taking P3 from Stokes.
Coxus gets by Bountakas. He's into the points positions now. Martin Mole wins the final race at Assen.
A crucial victory for Mole, extending his championship lead.
Jack Bedding comes home in P2. A solid drive from him.
A good result for Bedding, maintaining his starting position.
And David Constable Berry rounds out the podium. A great drive from P5 on the grid.
Excellent race for Constable Barry, moving up 2 places to finish P3.
A thrilling end to the weekend here at Assen. Mole takes the win and the championship lead.
That early incident for Astrup proved costly, allowing Mole to capitalize. The championship fight is far from over though. We move on to the next round with everything to play for.
A significant change at the top of the championship standings after that last race. Mole takes the championship lead, overtaking Astrup.
A costly race for Astrup, that early incident dropping him down the order and ultimately costing him the top spot. He'll be looking to bounce back strongly in the next round.
Stokes maintains his position in third, but Fauvargue is closing in. The battle for the podium places is really intensifying.
Reverse grid once again here at Assen, shaking things up for this final race of the round. Lemrick finds himself starting on pole, a far cry from his usual position down the order.
A great opportunity for him to grab some valuable championship points, but he's up against some stiff competition at the front, with Fauvargue alongside him on the front row.
And look at the back of the grid. Championship leader Mole starts down in P12 alongside Betting and just ahead of Constable Barry in P10. They're going to have to work their way through the traffic if they want a good result here.
Astrup starts a bit further up in P6. He'll be hoping to minimize the damage to his championship standing after losing the lead in the previous race. It's all to play for in this exciting reverse grid race. Penalty for McFarka, an optimistic move that didn't pay off, taking out Walters in the process. Mole already making moves, past Stokes and up into P10. Penalty for Bountakis. He turns into Coxus. That's a racing incident if ever I've seen one.
Betting gets past Kochish, moving up to 6th.
Penalty for Snape. He spins Astrup, a costly mistake for both drivers. Multi-car incident. Coxus and Constable Barry involved. Stokes benefits, moving up a spot. Constable Barry gets back past Coxus. Order restored.
Lemrick gets by Mole, he's up to 3rd now.
Another warning for Snape, this time for contact with Coxus. He needs to calm down out there. McFarka takes the lead. He gets past Fauvargue. Fauvargue and Mole, wheel to wheel. This is fantastic stuff.
They're trading places, neither driver giving an inch. Remember, Mole is carrying 30 kilograms of ballast due to his championship standing. Can he hold off Fauvargue, who starts this race in P2?
Fauvargue dives down the inside. He's ahead, but can he make it stick?
No, Mole fights back. He's alongside through the next corner.
This is incredible. They're side by side down the straight. Who's going to brake later?
Mole has the inside line for the next turn. He's got to make it count.
He does. Mole takes the position, but Fauvargue isn't giving up.
This battle is epic. They're pushing each other to the absolute limit.
Remember, Fauvargue started this race in P2. He needs a strong result to maintain his position in the championship. He's currently 5th overall.
And Mole, starting way back in P12, will be eager to extend his championship lead. Every point counts at this stage of the season.
Fauvargue tries around the outside. Can he make it stick?
No, Mole holds him off. Superb defensive driving.
This is a masterclass in close quarters racing. Both drivers showing incredible skill and determination.
Fauvargue is relentless. He's looking for any opportunity to get back past Mole.
Mole defends again. He's driving incredibly well, managing the pressure from Fauvargue.
They're pushing each other so hard, it's surely only a matter of time before one of them makes a mistake.
But both drivers are holding it together. This is a real test of nerve and concentration.
It looks like Mole is starting to edge away. Is Fauvargue finally starting to tire?
He's got a small gap now, but can he maintain it? Fauvargue will not give up easily.
Mole is starting to pull away. It looks like he has finally won this epic battle.
Mole takes P1. He's driven through the whole field.
Stokes gets past Fauvargue. He's up to P3.
Martin Mole wins from P12 on the grid. An incredible drive.
Dominant performance from the championship leader.
McFarka comes home in second, a strong recovery after that early penalty.
Good points for McFarquhar, he needed that.
Stokes completes the podium, a solid drive from P9 on the grid.
Another strong result for Stokes, keeping him in the championship hunt.
What a race. Mole's charge through the field was simply breathtaking.
From P12 to P1, a masterclass in racecraft. And that epic battle with Fauvargue was one for the ages, several penalties handed out too. A day of drama here at Assen.
So, that's all she wrote from Assen. A thrilling evening of racing, with plenty of drama and some fantastic battles on track.
Absolutely, Hal. And a big swing in the championship standings. Mole started the evening in P3 and now leaves Assen at the top of the table, a remarkable achievement.
Astrop fought hard but ultimately drops to P2, while Stokes hangs on to third despite some tough races. Snape had a solid evening too, gaining a position in the championship and sits 7th overall now.
Further down the order, some mixed fortunes. McFarquhar made some good progress with some crucial points and now occupies 11th, while drivers like Boontakis and Constable Barry will be a little disappointed with their overall progress this weekend.
We'll see how these results impact the championship fight as we move on to the next round. Join us then for more thrilling action.